Hey, Fairfield. Here we are at the Ag Grounds, and we're at a pre-1840s trade fair, and it's sponsored by the Southeast Iowa Sportsman Society here in Jefferson County, and it's going to run this weekend, February 14th and 15th, and it's going to be, the hours are going to be from 9 a.m. to 5 o'clock on Saturday, and from Sunday, 9 in the morning till 4 at night. It's free admission, and it looks like a bunch of Indian things, but I'm sure it's a little more complex than that. I think we have somebody here to help me explain what this is. So, Bill, why don't you come out here? This is Bill Shipley, is that right?
Yes.
Bill, you evidently are a member of the Southeast Iowa Sportsman's.
Yes, I am.
What is that?
Well, we're a sportsman's group. We enjoy the buckskinning aspect of things. We shoot different types of target activities, including bow, shotgun, rifle, pistol. The black powder is part of that.
So you have like shooting contests and the old type of weapons.
Right.
Tell people what a black powder gun is.
Well, it's the pre-1800s guns. The 1840s basically is when these were starting to be faded out by the modern firearms.
Okay.
They're a very relaxing activity for those of us that shoot. They're a one-shot projectile where you have to load your powder in, and you have to put your patches in, and you put your ball on top of it.
So they're not Uzis or anything like that?
No. A very fast repeating firearm of this age was probably, if you were good, maybe 2 per minute.
Oh, 2 a minute. My goodness.
Yeah, this is not a very...
I'm afraid the squirrel would get away from me on that one.
Well, that's where the word marksman probably came into effect, because these gentlemen were very
You had
good
one
shots.
chance.
Yes,
huh?
you had one chance, and that's the way a lot of the hunting is done now on the black powder.
I know there's a deer season for
yes, and it makes you take your time, choose your shot, be very careful with it. You know,
range probably has to be a little closer too, doesn't it, Bill?
Range depends on the firearm, how you have it loaded, and the capacity in which your aim and accuracy is.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. You can shoot a great distance without accuracy, but if you know your accuracy distance within yourself, then it's just kind of like target shooting. You can shoot at a target 25 yards away and hit the black in a bullseye, or you can
not.
shoot at it 100 yards away and maybe miss the paper. It's the same difference. And
I've shot these things once with Aaron McElderry. He had some guns, and he loaded it up, he and Dorothy, and I shot at a milk carton one day with it.
Yeah.
I think I hit the milk carton, but we were close. So it's more than just shooting, though, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Evidently, there's some skinning techniques.
This is the way the trappers lived in the 1800s. This is what it was. These are types of the trade items that they had. The furs is what they use for clothing, the leather.
Like, what's this thing?
That could easily be used as a ball bag.
Oh, for your ammunition.
Yes, or if this was closed up tighter, this is rawhide.
Oh.
This is what this is. This is made from the animal skin.
And stitched together, and it's kind of a vessel.
Yeah, if this was closed up tighter, then it could be used as a water flask or other types.
It's got a wood plug. Somebody's made that?
That's what they had. They didn't have the nice things that we have now.
What would you use this for?
That would have been used as a...
it's a horn, evidently,
right. And you would have plugged this in, cut this off, got a hole through it, and you would have used that to carry your powder.
Strap it on like that?
Simple leather strap is all you would have carried.
And this?
That's used as a measure. He's got that one made into a funnel, see? With a small end here, large end here, there's a funnel.
Okay.
That's a primitive funnel, made out of a piece of horn.
So did he make these moccasins too?
Yes, that's a very simple piece of moccasin. Is all it is a piece of leather cut to make.
This hat, that's kind of cool. I guess it's a hat. Yeah, deer.
Hat.
Looks like it's made out of deer.
It's deer hide.
Some leather there for the visor.
Mm-hmm. The visor is of unknown origin on the leather. I could speculate, but I wouldn't be accurate.
He's made a knife, I guess. Yeah, it looks like he's pounded the metal and done something with it. It's got some sort of a horn
antler
handle.
Yeah. I mean,
Great.
the type of things you'll see out here is the type
Every
of
man
things-
needs one of these.
Only if you know.
He's
how
even made the sheath to put it in.
Right.
Yeah, neat.
A lot of things you'll see out here are things that were trade items in that period of time, or things that they used to survive.
And this?
It's a riding crop for horse.
Yeah. Could use this on my daughter, I think.
She
Get her
might
in,
have something
get
to
her
say
in
about
line,
that.
you know.
Yeah.
And this.
Well, let's see what we have here.
I'm going to have everything in a knot.
That's
You-
fine. Roger won't mind. Okay. Okay. I assume what Roger has here. Now, Roger is a cowboy. He breaks horses and runs rodeo circuit. I would say this is a tie or a hold down for a horse or some other type of the period. See, it's a braided leather. He's got the horn pieces on it
Yeah.
for conchos. Not knowing exactly what he's done here and the
He's got
type
some-
of area that he works in, I can't tell you.
Here's a peace pipe, I bet.
Well, peace pipe or just a standard smoking pipe
Yeah.
that you would have used. This is pipestone. This is a stone,
Oh,
and he's cut this and carved this. This is a piece of wood. He's
looks like
drilled it.
plastic.
No, sir. This is actual pipestone.
It's a rock, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is. This is sinew. It's wrapped around it to hold it.
Yeah.
I would say from the looks of that, he's taken a piece of maple. He's made this. He's put his feather on it. Could
What
be a
kind of
peace
feather
pipe.
is it?
That, well, I'll tell you the truth, that's probably a white turkey feather that's been painted because we are not allowed eagle feathers.
Right, that's true, yeah. Okay, he's made some buttons too.
Yeah, see, these will come out through here.
Mm-hmm.
You'll put this on your garment. This would say go here. This
Oh,
would
yeah.
go here. And then this will work right through here. It's a leather button.
So what,
See, we couldn't, in this period of time, you couldn't just walk to the store and buy what you wanted. If you couldn't make it, you had to go to somebody and trade for something that you could.
now we have Laureen Bailey with us.
Yes.
And she's going to tell us some of these other displays, who they
This
are
is
and
Terry
what they are.
And Cody Kirby's.
Okay.
And they're from Eddyville, Iowa. He makes all this.
Oh, he does a lot of wood
Oh,
products,
yes.
yeah.
He hand makes all these things. And his son makes a lot of these things, which his son has.
It's a real Indian flavor,
Yes.
doesn't it?
His son hunts and traps, and he makes all these things, you know, on his own.
Mm-hmm.
These aren't things that they buy, it's things they make themselves.
Okay, and how about over here?
And this is the son, Marty Kirby and his wife Dee. And they're from Cedar, Iowa.
Look at that, turtle shell.
Uh-huh.
Kind of a turtle shell purse.
It's a bag, yeah.
Yeah, bag, yeah. It's kind of it's a fanny pack, really. Yeah.
Well, you can put it around your neck or
Oh, yeah?
whatever you like.
Okay.
But these are rattlers for babies or whatever, you know, you like. Like the
Okay.
Indians used to have, you know.
Yeah.
But
It's got a
everything,
stick and it's got some maybe
Yeah.
some rabbit fur or
Yeah,
something, and
uh-huh.
tortoise shell and some leather and
yeah, very neat.
seeds or something in there. Yeah.
Everything goes back
Tomahawk.
to this area.
It's a rock. And
Yeah.
okay. Now I noticed you're modeling this real raccoon skin hat.
Yes.
Uh,
Aren't they neat?
It's got the nose and the eyes there, and around back, of course, the tail's going down. Who made that hat for you?
Still, it's Marty and Davy Kirby.
So he probably trapped that raccoon
Oh,
and,
definitely.
and did the whole
Yes, him and his
construction of the hat.
Him
Wow,
and his wife make everything
Wow.
they have.
it's really cool. Well, it's probably really warm, but
Yeah, I imagine.
yeah. So then over here, these are skins of animals that are.
Yes, this deer
Been
hide and different
deer?
stuff. This belongs
It
to.
feels like a chamois, like I used to,
Yeah,
dry
you
cars
can use it
with.
for that.
Yeah,
But this is
yeah,
Tom
it smells nice.
and Donna Richie, and they live at
And these are all deer hides here?
yes.
And they color them?
They can get them that way, or you can do it yourself. And
So this
is
one's real
sheep's-
dark.
This
and-
is sheepskin here.
oh, yeah. We had a rug like this when Susie and I were first married. Real soft,
Yeah, just
real interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, we're with another exhibitor here, Tom Richie, is that right?
Tom Richie.
And you're from
New
around-
London, Iowa.
From New London. And all of this stuff here is yours?
Yes, these 3 tables of my trade goods.
Yes. Do you make these things yourself, or do you
Some
like
of the
trade?
things we make, a lot of what I've got on the table today I have bought and they're just for resale.
Yeah, I see you have some knife blades that
Those are knife blades.
I guess that they could make their own handle, put their deer
We
horn
sell
handles.
the handles and the rivets to put the knives together, and they just buy their blank and customize their own knife.
And the chokers for...
Choker, that would be an item that I would make.
You did make that. And some beads, lots of
Beads.
different colors of beads there. And I noticed you had some arrowheads there.
Those aren't
real.
Those aren't real arrowheads.
Yeah, but they're
The work in that case is called scrimshaw,
okay.
where they etch those designs.
on the it's a horn of some sort, isn't it?
Originally it was done on ivory, but
Yeah.
since ivory is illegal now, we do it on an ivory substitute. It's actually a polymer.
Okay. Sure looks real.
Looks real good.
Where would you wear this type of thing?
That's a breastplate.
Oh, yeah.
An Indian reenactor would wear something like that. If they do powwows, for instance, they might wear a choker and a breastplate and that type of thing.
Okay. Did you make these candles too?
Well, now you're off of my table. This belongs to my neighbor.
Oh, okay.
But those are beeswax
Okay.
candles, so they buy those from another buckskinner who makes those for them.
Okay. Yep. Okay, I guess now we're looking at enamelware.
Yes, this is
Now,
all.
Is this something that like people buy and trade, or do they make this?
This is what
Or
people have for go buckskinning with. This is all repeat of the pre-1840s
oh,
stuff.
they used to the trappers and stuff
Yeah, the
used
tin
enamelware.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. And so
And
this is the stuff, the proper form stuff to go buckskinning with.
And this is the
if
back.
Martha Stewart was buckskinning, she would have to use one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And these are backpacks that they used back in them times when they, carried their hides.
All
And
right.
see, when they went buckskinning, they put most of everything they had in these. They didn't go with, tents and everything. They just had something to throw over them and their clothing they wore and a few, maybe a plate and a skillet or something,
And it's
very
a-
simple things.
It's an open thing, kind of like a picnic basket. I could use this mushroom honey.
Yeah. You eat that many mushrooms?
Well,
I'll
sometimes.
come visit you then.
Yeah.
But,
And they have the wooden utensils, I guess,
yeah.
that you
Oh,
use.
yes. Uh-huh.
They have some enamel spoons.
Yeah, definitely. They had a lot of those back there. And then the ironware on the other end, that's what was all used back in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the right way to cook things.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over here and hold some of this stuff up. It's real iron.
That's a chicken fryer.
Huh.
You can make 2 skillets out.
And this, what's?
You put that in the bottom of any of your enamel stuff, and then if you put your meat on top of it, it's less apt to stick.
Oh,
The bottom
okay.
of the pan. It holds it up in the air and uses it all to blow.
And then you said this is 2 skillets. I see what
Yeah.
you mean. You can maybe make pancakes on this side and fry your chicken on this
Yep,
side. Yeah,
definitely. All
yeah.
put them together, make a skeleton lid.
And this thing here, what would you call it?
It's roasted.
Roaster. Oh yeah, it's got a duck design on it with cattails and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of
You
neat.
can also turn that over and use that for a grill.
Oh yeah, yeah. Get your nice grill marks. Yeah. This is real manly type cookware.
Definitely.
Yeah. Here's a kind of a little flat thing that
Yeah, you
it's
can,
got your own built-in hot
you
pad.
can cook in that and then set it on the table on the basket. And
Serving thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, neat. I guess it's a muffin deal here.
yes. Or you can make eggs in it or whatever you want.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are the people that make all
What's-
the wooden furniture that just came in back in.
Hi. And this is just a little
Shoving.
cool little pot. Yeah. Yeah. So Laureen, what do we have here? Is it?
These
It's a
are
lot of
Dennis
little-
Wilson's. He's from here at Fairfield.
Okay, whistles.
Yeah, and he hand carves all this out of wood. It's all older. It's all stuff made back, you know, in years way back. He has great big bears at home and everything. His walking sticks.
They were into Santa Claus back then, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a collection of the
Those
real old ones at
snowmen.
home, and he made those.
So he carved those then?
Yes, he hand carves everything.
Oh, well, that really makes a difference.
Yes, it
Yeah, it
does.
is. Out of wood, I see that.
Yeah, everything's wood. Those things over there are really neat, I think.
I like this corn.
Yeah.
I don't know why, I just do.
Iowa.
Yeah.
But his walking sticks are really neat too that he has. I think they.
All right, I like these walking sticks. I was talking about those mushrooms before, and I see that. Yeah. Watch me knock that over. See, it's got a little mushroom at the top. So I expect these are like mushroom magic wands. You can
Yeah.
wave it over there, and those
Fine
little
mushroom.
morels pop right up.
Yeah.
And this has got a kind of a old fellow there with a beard on it. And I guess you're gonna people. It's free to be here, but they can come in and register and
And
buy
buy
a
tickets if they
ticket, a chance to win this
Yes.
clock. It looks like it has a Terry Renlinger print on it there,
it
and it's a wooden
It's a-
clock. And
It's battery operated. I don't have
Okay.
the battery in it yet, but it is
Okay.
battery operated.
well, it's.
Sit down.
Yeah.
So what do we have here? It looks like we got some rocks or
That's whetstone.
stones.
That's whetstone.
Whetstone, what do you use that for? Sharpen knives,
Sharpening
right?
knives and things like that. You have to
Here,
put
he
it
can
either.
demonstrate while she's taking his picture.
Yeah, great. You want to do that? Why don't you show us how that works? Come on over. Do you have to like spit on it or anything, or?
Yeah, put water on it.
Here we have Fred with us. He put a little, what was
Moisture.
it? Moisture. Mouth moisture there. And he's working the blade over that whetstone. And do you have to like do it at a certain angle, or you just?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. What angle do you use?
A guess angle.
A guess angle. Okay. And that's the way I guess the pioneers sharpen their knives. And Fred, this is your stuff here, right?
This setup there.
This setup there. And you and your wife
Yeah,
make
we do
that
it every
this-
summer on weekends.
Yeah. Is there a certain kind of stone that you use to do that with?
No, basically it's just a carbon stone or whetstone.
Yeah.
There's different grits of them that you can use, as I think you noticed there.
Well, I just grabbed one, but so like the finer ones is to kind of finish the
The
blade
edge,
out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I guess at home my knife gets dull. I just get another one. I never knew
Should
how they
get one
got.
of them.
I'm gonna have to. So do you weave these blankets,
No, they're
or
purchased.
you purchase them? Where do you go get them? Do you buy them from Indians or
Probably out of Mexico.
in Mexico?
Yeah. Indian blankets.
Is that your stuff there too,
No,
or
that's
okay?
Dick Michaels from Burlington.
Boy, it looks like there's probably 15 or 20 different setups so
Yeah.
far here. How many do you expect to be here tomorrow and Sunday, Fred?
What would you say, Lorraine? Probably. How many traders will there be here?
Oh, I can't say tables on
20?
tables. Oh, yeah.
25, 30?
25, 30 or so.
Wow. Well, I found a whole bunch of other cool stuff over here. This is a turtle shell, and I guess the turtle head. Is that what that is? A snap. It looks like a snapper. And I don't know what you use this for, but it is really, really interesting. Would you use it? Some sort of a dance thing?
Dance thing, I
kind of a
presume.
turtle dance. And then there's a whole collection of skulls that have been bleached and dried, and I don't know what they are. Do you know what these are? Nope. Okay.
Fox or something.
Fox. Yeah. Here's something with some big incisors there. Are these like bones down here?
Yes,
Yeah.
of all the animals he collects.
Okay, teeth. This looks like tooth bone. If you're, this kind of looks like a voodoo place here.
Yeah. Things, you know, all natural. And all
Look at this skull there. So this is an annual event that you
Yes.
traders get together.
We have
and
it here, the second weekend of February.
It's always the second
Yeah,
weekend.
we have had it for 6 years now.
Yeah.
6 years.
How many members do you have for the the Southeast Iowa Traders?
Well, the Southeast Iowa
Sportsman, I mean.
Well, we have about 25.
25 different
And that's
couples.
Yes, it's a
Now
family.
Larry and Peggy Phillips are in that, aren't they?
Larry Phelps is our president.
Yeah, he used to be my neighbor. Great guy.
Yes. Uh-huh. And Bill Shipley, my son, is the vice president.
Right, we talked with him first.
And his wife, Jody Shipley, is a secretary, and I am the treasurer. And I'm the one that kind of puts all this together, and of course everybody else helps, you know.
Well, this is really interesting. I didn't really know what went on,
Yeah.
but the stuff is just interesting. This is what we used to buy Manhattan with, isn't it? Island, all this Indian trinkets. So,
Stuff we traded back and forth.
and there's
You know, the trappers and guys would go out and hunt, you know, and get all these skins and everything, and then they bring them back and trade with the Indians
I
or
remember that from my history class.
or everything else, you know, they could, and it was their source of money. But they could trade so much for, you know, whatever they wanted back, and back then they didn't hand back money back and forth like, you know, we do. It wasn't a necessity. It was what, you know, they could make and what they caught and everything.
So, okay, now we're at the booth of
Buffalo Creek Traders.
and out of
Bob
Fairfield,
and- No, we're out of Martell, Iowa.
Martell.
That's up between Animals and Mount Vernon.
Yes, yeah, I know Vance Wickham up there. But anyway.
Insurance agent, yes.
Yeah.
We carry a little bit of everything. A lot of our clothing that we have here go back to the Voyageurs, the 1700s,
Yes.
and on up to a little bit more modern time. The capot, which we call a capot, is this jacket here on the end. This is the type of article the Voyageurs would wear. They're made out of wool blankets. This is out of a Whitney blanket.
The Voyageurs, like Lewis and Clark.
The ones that came by canoe.
Oh, okay.
Their blanket was their coat, their bedding, the whole works. This one's a little decorative.
Well, let's see. Want to put it on?
I was going to let you put it on.
I won.
You won. The back is all, it's got buffalo leather on and fringed.
Yeah.
And the front is all fringed. This is my husband's, but it is for sale. This was what he woke up one night dreaming about, how he was going to make his next fancy one.
He makes this.
My husband does all of the capotes, all the blanket coats. That is his specialty. He does all of those. I sew a lot of the long hunter style shirts.
Okay.
And a lot of the women's clothing.
It does say custom made by Buffalo Creek Traders.
Yes.
All right.
By rights, we're supposed to put tags and everything, the type of material the article is made out of, and who it's made by, and the size, but not all the tags are available right now. This is all homespun. These are homespun, 100% cotton. Means that it's a woven material. It's the same on both sides. It's
Okay.
not a print. This is what a print is. It's
Oh,
printed
yeah.
on one side and not on the other.
Okay.
These
So this would cost a lot more.
That shirt runs approximately $40. Right at. It is the 1700 style period. The trekkers, the long hunters, Eastern long hunters, what they called. And then this is just another one of theirs, which is just a wraparound. They would wear a belt or a sash around this. Just bring it around and wear a belt or a sash, which is a woven out of yarn.
Now tomorrow, will a lot of people be sort of in period costume
Yes.
then? Like
we
you?
We are all supposed to be in period costume.
Okay.
to
So
run our tables.
it'd be worth it just to come out and see that then.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So anyway, remember, tomorrow, Saturday the 14th, and Sunday the 15th, from 9 to 5 tomorrow and 9 to 4 on Sunday, come out and see people dressed up in period costume and be able to buy and trade, and a lot of items are one of a kind, so we'll see you here.